And we are back. So, just loaded that up. I just wanted to check in to see if we had any affairs and didn't want anyone to miss anything though. So it looks like our symbol of Rovagug may be even stronger. Well, no, we can make it stronger again. Restoration. So we've actually got a few different things. I say a few different things we can do actually. I think we can only do strengthening a different amount of relations to rank it up further. Research something. So we've got a lot of relics to look at. Swords of Gorum. Ooh. But, I'll be honest, I want to make... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Royal Parade. Oh, that's the parade in the Queen's honour, isn't it? No. I mean, that's important and all, but what I want to do is... Oh... A blacksmith that has arrived in Dresden is impressed by the axe filled with Rovagug's power. He wishes to make some improvements to the relic and suggests tempering it through the techniques known to him. Temper it? Temper in the blood of wild predators. Temper in sacred poison. Temper in mountain winds. The blood of wild predators sounds much more interesting, doesn't it? As much as poison sounds cool, the blood of wild predators. Many legends tell of heroes' weapons acquiring magical powers after touching the blood of monsters. The axe might possess the dark seal of the destroyer, but this weapon can also serve a good cause. Bladesmith took the weapon and went to the wastelands to slaughter wild monsters and harden the blade with their blood. When the blade began to shine like the sun in the looking glass, and its mere touch drank the life from monsters, the Bladesmith returned and ceremoniously presented the commander with the cleansed weapon. That accidentally just cleanse it if it's evil. That'd be annoying. If I've just made it good somehow, I will reload this game instantly. Because there's no way we've just managed to make that weapon good by killing lots of things with it. Executioner of Evil, it's now called. And it would be as strong as Lethal Squall, but it now does radiant damage whenever you confirm a critical hit. You absorb part of the magical essence, dispelling one random spell up to 5th level on the target. That sounds really good, but the Executioner of Evil doesn't really fit in with our whole theme. So let's load that back up and see. Just see what options there are, actually. Let's see what options there are. Considering it's instantaneous, then we can decide which one best fits. This Executioner of Evil. Dispelling spells sounds really good, but only on critical hits, which we don't often get. And our whole sort of shtick is being evil. So let's have a look. Yes, it can be augmented. What if I put it in Sacred Poisons? Hardening weapons using poisons is an ancient tradition of ill repute, popular among assassins. Such treatment imbued the blade with a vicious spirit of revenge, hungry to punish any mistake its opponent might make. What's this one called then? I'm guessing if we do it in the mountain winds, it's just going to be similar to what I've got, which is Lethal Squall, right? It's just going to be another airy weapon. It's now called Scorpion's Kiss. So yeah, because the one also in our belongings, when last episode when Darren gave us some stuff, he gave us a gift. He also gave us this, Darren's gift, an exquisite pendant shaped like a key. If you look at the key from a specific angle, the pattern of its engraving forms the first letter of my name. We can equip it. It doesn't seem to give any stats, so like Lethal Squall at the moment, yeah, will make me do more damage on the next attack. This now does, while you're wielding this +2 corrosive burst weapon, you have +3 bonus to attack rolls when you performing attack opportunity. Your critical threat range is doubled. If you successfully land an attack of opportunity, the enemy must pass a fortitude save will become paralyzed for 1 round. When you are hit by an enemy's attack of opportunity, oh, hang on. When you are hit by their attack of opportunity, hang on. Yeah, when you're hit by an attack, the enemy must pass a reflex or suffer 2d6 acid damage. Deals an extra 1d6 acid damage. Corrosive Burst. Corrosive Burst weapon functions as a corrosive weapon that also explodes with acid upon striking a successful critical hit. Okay, I mean, there's no way we don't go for that, but we will check what the third one is. Because that sounds incredible, if we're honest. I mean, what could beat that just in the mountain winds? Is it going to knock them back, or... Not entirely sure. This one's going to be a calm episode, I feel. It's going to be probably a lot of army fights, and things like this. Managing decrees and stuff like that. Because we had a bit of a tough fight last time, and then a bit of a weird ending turning into a dog. It was very strange. Mountain winds. Having forged the blade, the shamans of Socorus did not use water or oil on it. Their smithies were located high in the mountains, so the flaming blade was exposed to the dense, powerful gusts of the mountain winds, which are as glacial as the peak-top streams. The sacred wind imbued the blade with lightness and extraordinary sharpness. Okay. Doesn't sound as interesting, if I'm honest, so far, but we'll see. I think we'll end up going for the poison one, if I'm honest. And it's now called Gravesinger. Oh, that does sound cool. Once per encounter, whenever the wielder of this +2 weapon is paralyzed, staggered, stunned, petrified, or entangled, they suffer the weapon's damage immediately and remove such effect. This weapon also has 18 to 23. No, that sounds way more boring. Right, okay, I'll pause now. We're going to go get the poison blade. And I must say, it looks rather good on me. It seems shorter, doesn't it? Like, compared to... That seems longer. I don't know why. But this one's so much cooler. Okay, we should probably go put some of these. Sell that one. Keep that one. Keep that one. Keep that one. And keep that one. We'll go put some of these in our chest in a minute. We'll go put them in chest now, and then we do have some affairs to get through. We need to improve some diplomatic relations, hold a parade. There's all sorts of lovely things we need to do this episode. So, let's put some of those away now. You, and you. Do we pick up any special armor? Nope, apart from Warden of Darkness. And nope, no, they're to be sold. Okay, and that's to be sold. Lovely.
Move out.
How are we doing on encumbrance? We'll never know because it doesn't show properly in here, does it? Right, so first things first. Let's do some of those lovely things we have to do. Otherwise we don't get the money in and people don't like us. So we have 12 decrees to choose from. Royal Parade is 1. Strengthening diplomatic relations. Our diplomacy is 2, but we get up to 3 already. Realistically, we should probably update logistics or military. Which is the rank up options. Which we can't actually do yet because we're doing something for military at the moment, which is that one. So we can do that tomorrow. Economy. Finance points income increased by 10% for 30 days. Requires 12 days. Restoration. That sounds quite good actually. Hang on then. So, Dresden was built long ago, and compared to modern fortifications, its construction is hopelessly obsolete. The officers wish to rebuild the fortress and are arguing over what should be done first, to reinforce the defences or to expand the streets to make the quartermaster's job easier and expedite supply deliveries. I'd actually rather invite architects from the Order of the Nail. Well, that sounds interesting. Let's do that. Order of the Nail has been establishing stability and civilization in Varizia for many years. Their artisans have constructed countless fortresses and outposts that serve as bastions of order in a savage land. They readily agreed to send their brothers to Dresden. So is that done straight away then? Oh, okay, perfectly. The fate of the phylactery of Stavanis. Oh yes, we have a few things, don't we? Which could turn into better things. A skilled craftsman could work on the relic. We can't do outpost to bastion expansion. But upgrade an outpost to a bastion that kind of will expand its territory buildings. Oh, okay, so we can actually make these places bigger. Okay. Strengthening of diplomatic connections. That would give us level 3 on it. And it would take 1 day. Yeah, go for it. 1 day to let it get it sorted. And that'll do the army one as well. And then we can do that all at once. And I don't think there's anything else we can do, is there? Nope, okay. So we've got 1 day, and then we will go and do some stuff. We have now done... We were heading towards Grimwood, weren't we? But have we actually conquered the other place yet? I can't remember what it's called. Green Gates or something? I think it may be Green Gates. Let's have a look at what we've got. No, we don't need any of this. Let's go.
Head on.
Might quickly go and sell my stuff to Wilsa. We have a mission in the streets. Vengeance of Sarkoris. Give Morveg talent and... Oh, yeah! Forgot about that. We did kill Morveg, didn't we? After killing the big demon, we went to fight the giant titan that was Morveg holding the sword. He could have probably won that.
I lead. You follow.
Okay, well, it gives us a chance to go and sell some things. So we need to speak to Sierra. Who's there? Is Wilson on the way by any chance? He is. And Waldriff is also back. I wonder if we've got anything to say to him, considering everything that's happened. No. Nothing at all. Wilson. Show me what you have. And by show me what you have, I mean, please take all my trash. Deal. Holy Speed Composite Shortbow. Oof. Eviscerating Doom. Gleaming Banded Armor. Keen Great Axe +2. There's quite a few things here. Still, would love to point out. No... Just no bag of holding. Anywhere. I'm pretty sure there was one in the shop in Canaveris. When it was first there. And you just don't have enough money to buy it at that point. And this just never been there since. Never seen one. Oh, nothing. Exotic weapons provider. No. No. And then there's a blacksmith here. Some cool things, but not what we need. Okay, so yeah, you are down another layer. Over here. He doesn't like me at the best of times, and I have to tell him I might have killed your... Hang on a minute, what's this? Why is there a... Hello? The great names of the Crusaders and their closest companions commemorated on the wall. Is there anything... Oh god. Okay, I expected there to be something to that, and there's also on that side as well. Oh, so yeah. Oh, I should... Maybe I should speak to the one-eyed tiefling that Wendigo I got to fight with. Hey! Good day, Commander. I'm pleased to say the 500 gold coins you sent and reimbursed me for the stolen dagger safely reached my hands and did not disappear into the pockets of a certain rather predatory companion of yours. I'm grateful for your fairness. Does that mean you've improved your wares? You still don't have a lot at all. Oh, Sierra. Hello. Yes, something happened. Morvig is dead. The colour drains from Sierra's face. He takes the straw figure with shaking hands. His mouth twists unpleasantly as if the old man was about to start sobbing. You killed him? It's more complicated than you think. Oh. Oh, my God. Okay. My boy, but how? What happened? Morveg, chaotic. Though himself, you can't always make decisions for your wards. Morveg did what his heart desired. It's a shame he died, but if you had restricted him, he would have been... Enough sobbing, you old cowards. The lad's was a hero and gave his life a victory. He got the mighty sword of Gorham for us. He was a child who has never seen normal life, a child whose bedtime stories were bloodthirsty legends about the injuries done to his clan, a poor poisoned boy. The sword, that damned weapon of Gorham, where is it? Do you have it? It must be destroyed. The war devours our souls, and Gorham is Lord. Its Lord watches all over. It is a valuable weapon, I won't destroy it. You don't understand, it is evil. This is war in the flesh. The devourer of life, soul, and conscience has already sunk its claws in you and taken your mind. I mean, it's about raging. It's a sword that powers up when you rage. If I wasn't already using great axes, I would be all over it. We don't need to go to the prison. We just need to leave. And then we will look at what we've got available to us. Am I still moving in that screen? I don't believe so, but... So we've done the Vengeance, visit Blackwater Clan Settlement, find out about that, go to Green Gates, that's where we were going. So we need to get our army through and clear the way to Green Gates. Once we're there, we can see what we can do with this lovely new axe of ours. I did it on, didn't I? Yeah, Scorpion's Kiss, and it is as strong as Lethal Squall. And we don't need anything here, so let's leave. Oh! Everyone's still at death's door. I didn't rest. I just had a date with Dayron, and he healed me as being a dog. 2 seconds, pause. Right, now that's all sorted. Let us... Okay. So, Hell Knight's army has its full movement, and it needs to clear the way down to Green Gates. I don't know how far we'll get. I want to go that way. Why can I not go that way? Is this being silly? No, I want to go this way. Right. That was very strange. Why can they not go this way? I assume that's the only way for my army to get down this way. Unless they have to go all the way up here and down. That would be strange. Ah. And right they do. You spotted enemies. But I feel like we should definitely fight them. Because more XP is good. What is that? Voracious Nalfeshni. However, it doesn't appear to have seen us yet.
You'll make a fine trophy.
Which means its life is forfeit. It's 29 AC, I'm surprised we actually hit it with that first hit. Wait for it to come to us. Wait for it to come to us. I will rage. Wait for it.
Out of my sight!
They'll beg me to stop.
Yeah, but that's sort of like advantage at start. Oh, they can be troublesome. Very good. Do your thing.
Not an option.
The light take you.
Hello there. It would appear you have been a bit mean.
Die!
Can we get both of us in that positive energy? It's very unlikely, but just out. Damn. Missed? Guess we can get you journeying up here. There's probably not much point, but... Michael can move so far, can he? Look at him go. Right. Yeah, we'll be fine against these things.
Let's hear you cry.
Ooh, did get a lot of damage off of me though, didn't he? Ooh. And then we got half of it back. Can you kill this one? Come on. There we go. Do we close ranks with you? Yeah. They always keep their bow out, so we can't stop them doing that. What we can do is absolutely surround them. I love that move so much. I mean, that move helped us kill the massive demon in the last one, so...
Heal me quickly.
Oh, am I going down? No, because I'm a half-orc. Imagine dying. Gross. What moves you got here? Breath of Life. Cures hit points unlike any spell that heals damage. Breath of Life can bring recently slain creatures back to life if cast upon a creature that has died within 2 rounds. Applying the healing from this spell to a creature. Wow, so that's can heal them when they're dead. Like, fully dead. Well, I'll be.
I'll rip you apart!
Go on. Ah, that would be enough. Okay.
Cover me, all right?
All this waiting.
Did you have those shot composite bows? You do. They're worth quite a bit to sell, actually, now. Alright, everybody. Let's leave. We've done our bit. Yeah, that's fine. What I want to do is reveal more area for the army to get in. Demon armies approaching. Where's this one? They look slightly differently usually, so... If they are, we haven't spotted them yet. Oh, there they are. Ugh, really? They're not that far away, actually, saying that. So what we want to do is end up going... We need to reveal how for them... There we go. That's how they get through. We need to fight enemies. Because we ran into an army, of course. But... we take the fights we need. Especially if we get them like this and we say we can't avoid them. Which means we have the first bit of advantage. Oh, we're starting to feel fatigue though. That's bad. Okay, we need to rest after this fight.
They'll beg me to.
Well, you did well. Although it has been a while since we fought a giant spider. So that was to be expected. If I can reveal them, that would be lovely. Am I being blind? Oh, there you are. You are a bigger enemy than I was expecting, if I'm honest.
I will see to your demise.
Ooh, a crit though. Very nice. Ah. Is it just you?
This
Could be
one's
just
mine.
you. It's not just you. There's another one. Where's the other one? He's even further away. Wow, that move can go far. Is there anything stopping me at this point?
Out of my way.
I mean, really, that's just ridiculous movement. No, you're not worth using Smite on at this point. Not after we just killed 2 of you that easily.
Precision and grace.
So now terrain's not an issue for me.
I'll rip you apart.
Oh. Ooh. Very nice. I don't think we can take you down with anything, but let's just give it a go. Well, bye-bye. Anything on the spider? No.
Move out.
Okay. So when you get into that fight, because we, oh, we should have rested. We could rest. We could rest still. Oh. Let's rest here and heal up. Although it's very funny about where to click on the resting camp. There we go. Okay, so night watch is super high. Yep, I think we're good.
Don't you trust me, Paladin? Are you wondering how to bring my wayward soul into the fold?
I'm thinking about who I would have become if I'd made the wrong choice a long time ago.
Well, you're not a Neether, so it's a bit of a different experience, if we're honest, isn't it? We failed to weaken that. Oh! The commander is once again the focus of an anomalous force. Frightening, sinister phantoms visit him in his sleep. The commander feels the space around him stretch, twisting into a spiral. The spiral grows into a whirling vortex that extends down into darkness, where the crimson eyes... We've done this before and we fought it off with rage. 52, and least the rage has disturbed his rest. Oh, we failed. This animal of wrath awakened within the commander's soul is wild and uncontrollable. It could easily dispel the magic of this mysterious spellcaster, but then this insolent enemy would go unpunished. The commander's spirit ceases to resist the strange magic, and with a howl of rage it rushes eagerly into the darkness to find this malevolent enemy. It wants blood, it wants to fight, it is ready to tear and destroy. The commander is drawn into the dark rift in reality. His body and spirit slip through the tiny gaps between particles of matter and rush into the great darkness of the abyss. Oh. Oh dear. If this spawn doesn't wake up after your blow, the mistress will gut you. Wake this worm up quickly. A huge horned figure looms over you. Jesus, he is, isn't he? The hot stench of her breath fills your nostrils, and a humiliating slap across your face brings you back from the darkness and fills your mouth with blood. Stop pretending, whelp. I know you're conscious. You think you can deceive me? Ha! You are a worm, a pathetic larva compared to Hebsamira, the oppressor. The demon strikes you again, this time with a backhanded slap, and an unpleasant ringing fills your head. You notice that her face is covered in ulcers like the remnants of a rock eroded by harsh winds over 1,000 years. The wounds are small but inflamed, filled with disgusting pus that oozes out of them. Hebsamera catches the direction of your gaze and bares her teeth angrily. You'll pay for these wounds yet, scum. When I first summoned you, I underestimated the power of your anger, and you gave me a reason to regret my mistake, but you will pay for every moment of pain. Who the hell are you? I am the mighty Hebsamera, the daughter of Baphomet himself, the mistress of the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth. I am the tip of my father's glaive, aimed at the heart of your mediocre little world, mortal, but you may simply call me Mistress. I'm guessing you teleported me here somehow. How did I get here? I summoned you, as I would have done with any other demon who dared to oppose me. Since for whatever reason you have a tiny modicum of our power within you, you should be familiar with this. Any demon can be summoned with the right spell. It forces them to appear right in front of you. Of course, the mightier demon and the stronger their will, the more difficult it is. Summoning you was not difficult at all. Your face filled with ulcers is a different story. So what's going on? You've been taken prisoner, you pathetic mortal. I'm your new mistress and your worst nightmare. With my help, you will discover that the depths you're suffering and despair are like the depths of Ishar, infinite. See what happens next then, Next, I'll move on to torture. You will sing like a songbird until I squeeze every last drop of information out of you. Then I will send a doppelganger to the Crusader camp, who will lead your brothers and sisters into excruciating, inevitable death. See how honest I am? Soon you'll be just as honest with me. Ooh. Lawful. You can't break my spirit. Chaotic. I've never heard a more idiotic plan. I won't work, you horned freak. There's no need to torture me. I'm willing to betray the Crusaders. Let's make a deal. I don't really want to kill the Crusaders. I want to rule. The Crusaders are just a means to an end. I don't care who I rule over, but there's no point in me destroying my own army. It's just... Is it a bad plan? They would know the difference. Hepzimira bares her hideous jagged teeth. There's excitement in her eyes. We'll see, you scrawny Galarian whelp. I like your filthy tongue. Try not to bite it off when we begin. Well, to begin, I want to know one simple thing. Who is your main deputy in the army? Who makes sure the commands are executed? Who is your right hand and the messenger of your will? Who will have to give orders that will cost the soldiers their lives? Bluff. Kiado the dead. A priest of Erastil. I failed. I don't believe you. Your song is too sweet and obedient, which means you're lying. I need other words from you. Truthful and treacherous towards your companions. I will extract them from you like an arrow embedded in your flesh, with effort and with blood. I succeeded a fortitude check, though. The demon's massive fist strikes blows that break your bones and tear your tendons. Your body is crushed like a delicate straw doll, pummeled by a blacksmith's hammer. But your will is stronger than your body. And not a word sealed... And not a word leaves your sealed lips. What's fortitude based on as well? Constitution. Oof. Hepzimira howls impatiently. Her roar amplified by some strange magic goes straight through you. It enters your bones, your heart flutters, and your soul trembles like a leaf in the wind. Now you will tell me where your so-called queen is and what she is doing, and you better not be lying, you little scrap of meat. She is in... I could try and intimidate. She is in Dresden planning the offensive. Believe me, very soon you will answer you will answer to her for your crimes. I don't believe I could intimidate it, but I gave it a go. In Dresden? I don't believe you, worm. The crowned bitch is a coward. She doesn't like to be on the front lines. The only thing she likes less is sharing her authority with other capable leaders. If she were truly in Dresden, you'd be tramping through the mud near Is, on the front lines away from a camp. So why are you trying to deceive me? Your primitive mind is incapable of creating a lie that's even remotely convincing. But I succeeded the will check again. The vibration caused by the demon's voice becomes more intense within your body. You grow nauseous, your mind racing, your heart pounds like a horse that's nearly ridden to death. Your mind is engulfed in darkness, your forehead covered in sweat. You almost drown in the ink-black waters of oblivion, but a small star shines in the midst, a beacon of light. The light is a thought, clear and simple. Hold on, keep silent. Hepzimira looks you in the eye, and her lips in a part in a bloodthirsty grin. And then, when you gather all your forces, and you lead your army holding the sword of valor, all while desperately trying to pretend your heart doesn't shrink with horror, where will the army go? To Is, as usual? You idiots always march to Is. You have absolutely no military acumen. That's why you're doomed. I could march north to the petrified library, join forces with the mammoth lords, laugh nastily and bluff. Idiot, keep thinking that will strike you in a completely different place. Ooh. Knowledge of the world. I'm not going to try and keep lying. We succeeded! You finally realised your helpless crusader army is no match for our might. And who did you turn to for help? The grubby mammoth shaggers. I've never seen a more pathetic alliance in my life, but I expect nothing more from you, Galarian. I guess you've had enough for now, Worm. Your fragile body is about to die, and I have so much left to ask you. But don't worry, I'll be back before you know I'm gone. And here's a present just to make sure you don't forget me. The demon swings her fist, smashing into your cheekbone, and everything fades away. I gave her no information, though. I'm done with this one for now. Come on, transform. Yes, mistress. Time to wake up, mortal. I'm here to help. Don't look around. You won't see me, even if you try, but I'm your friend. Where did he go? A prisoner has escaped. There's been an escape! First, we'll find your weapon. Don't try to attack the guards. Rely on my magic. It will protect you better than... You're free. Run for your life, and I will show you the way. Hurry, my spell will hide you from the eyes of the guards, but not for long.
Let's strike from the shadows.
Is there actually a timer on this? Invisibility greater. Permanent. No, there's not. It is tempting to fight it though, isn't it? But it has AC at 29. Well, I could summon a Vrock and probably beat it. Ah, but there are many.
I lead, you follow.
What would happen if I opened the door? We're just gonna save, because who wouldn't want to do something like this right now? They're just allowed in, are we? They're not worried about the door just opening. So we're actually in Baphomet's labyrinth, by the looks of things. I want to keep exploring the prison. I don't want this to be the correct way. Oh my days, something happened in there. Labyrinth demo band. Yeah, they're AC of 30 and everything. We would not have survived if we tried to fight. This has to be the correct way. I want to explore everything in here if I can. Oh wow, it does just keep going though, doesn't it? Oh. That's what my stuff is. But I kind of want to explore. If I pick that stuff up, is it going to automatically teleport me out of here? I'll save it again here, because I don't want to go back here. I want to see everything. Collect all. Can I have my weapon, please, and my armor? And, oh, I don't remember which ones I had on. I think I had lucky bracers. Cloak of blood scent, when under the effects of rage. I've had that on. I definitely had my giant strength on. Ring of protection, ring of protection, ring of procrastinator. I had the herbal ring, I definitely had that on. I had my weird little cap on. Plus saving throws against movement impairing. I must have had those on. Because there are no others. These are the only gloves. So I must have had those on as well. Oppressor gloves. What else am I missing here? My little dagger I always keep there. Don't use it, but we have it. And your protection too. I think that must be it. God, my dex is so bad. Because I'm exhausted, to be fair. Why am I exhausted? Am I now moving faster? I've got armor on. That makes no sense. We're just going for a little stroll in what is actually the labyrinth. In the L. Hey, how's it going? You good? Cool. Good to know.
Move out.
Hey, where's this go? This way, this path leads to freedom. Well, I don't want to go that way then. I don't think you understand where my mind's at right now. I get the feeling I might be able to bump into people. But I'm not going to take that risk. There's a reason they must have made this map so big. Either it's a map they're going to use in the future and you do come back here, or there's something else. If that way is the way out and it's right there and they give your loot right next to you so easily. It just seems a lot of effort, you know? Like a lot of effort for not a lot. Well, that's a dead end there. Although those prisoners actually have names. Oh, that's only because they're in the map range of the map, isn't it? Okay, so down through here. This looks like it goes further into the labyrinth. Idiots, how could you let him get away? He's escaped. Lock the exits. There is only one way out of here. The gates. She's wrong. There is another exit. Secret tunnel. I will show it to you. So this is the way out, you said. This... Just so we're clear.
I lead, you follow.
Just so we're clear. You have received an Earthbreaker. Can bypass damage reduction. Can it? Well. See if someone else can use that later. Ooh, hello. Anything over here? No. Is this just a room, a dead-end room they've given you to go to? No, there's a gate back there. The chances of getting through that gate with you there.
Onwards.
This is where we test whether or not we can get through the gates. Because we have to test it, don't we? We have to test it. Have to test it.
None shall escape.
If I just aggroed everything in the dungeon. Yes. Why don't we just speed up everyone's go? See how quickly we die. Not immediately. No actions left this turn. And there is an area beyond there.
Die! Blood. Pile on.
Okay, well, let's just die.
Heal.
That's fair, okay. We had to test it. And what we learned is, I was right. You can't bump into them. So there is a reason for those two people wandering down, that if you bump into them, you will start a fight with everyone. So now we need to go back up to here, wasn't it? Yeah. But let's keep an eye, because if we bump into those two guys, it won't be good. And we can't get through that way. Okay. Where are those two?
Move out.
Where are our friends? Oh, they're there. It's fine. Okay.
Head on.
We're getting closer and closer to freedom. Be strong. Is it this
Pay attention.
entrance to a secret tunnel? Push this. Push behind. Okay. Well, this is lovely. I must say, it's so nice here. It's a bit sheer, we'll be honest, in the ineluctable prison.
Onwards.
No, it is a bit... We are very close. Go faster. The enemy is near. I can't go faster.
Only one step separates you from freedom. Congratulations. You've just done the impossible. You've escaped from Baphomet's dungeon.
And who are you?
I promise you will find out when the time is right.
And you're helping me because...
I've watched your adventures with interest, and I'm sure you are only just beginning your journey of legendary exploits. It would be a sad disappointment if your path were interrupted by Baphomet's stupid spawn.
And I'm guessing this is Baphomet's prison.
This rat hole offers an escape from the heart of the Ivory Labyrinth. It will lead you to freedom. Many ages ago, an elven wizard desired forbidden knowledge and looked for a way to get inside the Ivory Labyrinth unnoticed. He found this tunnel, stole the knowledge he desired from the ruler of this place, then made his escape.
I think I know who that is. I think that's Storyteller.
You will have the opportunity to express your gratitude, but not here and not now. We'll meet again. I promise you.
Okay, how do I get home?
The same way you came here. You have the demonic power of teleportation, and that is exactly how Hepzimira was able to summon and capture you. It's impossible to use teleportation in the Ivory Labyrinth. After all, its spells were designed to keep a demon lord in captivity. But here, beyond its walls, nothing will stop you. Just wish to be in your chambers, focus on that thought, and travel.
Requires a demonic path. Concentrate, hone your will into a blade that can slash through fabric of space and command your body. What happens if I listen closely? This place may seem quiet, but its oppressive sight cannot hide the soft groans and muffled sobs of unfortunate prisoners. Locked in rusty cages and thrown into stone cells, deprived of sunlight forever, and there is something else, the quiet breathing of your mysterious rescuer. Do you hear the sound of her soft laughter, or is it just the rustle of the wind? No, I shall cut through space-time with my rage. Despair gives you strength. You hear the tramp of feet grow louder and louder behind you, and all your instincts scream save yourself. An immense force suddenly gathers you up, and you are sent flying into the black nowhere that connects here and there. Well, well, that was rather dramatic. We're back here. Oh! Hello! Wait. This is the imposter me. Seeing you, Irabeth starts in surprise and quickly pulls out a sword. What is this? A demon? Illusion? An invasion? Stop where you are. Commander, stay away from yourself from this creature. Irabeth, this is a spy pretending to be me. Arrest him. No, he is a spy. Demons send a doppelganger to kill me and take my place as the commander. Cut off this fiend's head. Irabeth stares at you and your doppelganger in bewilderment, trying to find any significant difference between you. Despite the fact that the doppelganger is very similar to you, there are still some differences. Gestures, facial expressions, and jittery nervousness give away the identity of the imposter. I'm the real commander, I know. All the secrets of the Crusaders. Irabeth, we've been through so much together, you really don't tell the enemy. You can see for yourself that he's acting strange. Irabeth's profile, she gives the doppelganger a vigorous slap across the face. I hope I'm not making a terrible mistake. Irabeth's fist has a devastating effect. The fake commander's flesh turns out to be soft and pliable like fudge, and the blow leaves an impressive dent in his cheek. The doppelganger drops to the floor unconscious. Welcome home, Commander. What are we going to do with this? Ooh, no, I want it in the prison. Although, isn't it made of like sludge? Can it just escape? Consider it done, Commander. What happened here while I was away? A little while ago, you began to behave strangely, became very suspicious of those around you, and accused several decent knights of treason and fraternizing with cultists. Then you ordered a large detachment of soldiers to follow a dangerous mountain route where they ran a high risk of being ambushed. I sensed something was off, so that's why I ordered the execution of all orders to be postponed until I could clarify the situation. Your doppelganger behaved so strangely that when you arrived, I was already one step away from ordering his arrest. But how did the demons manage to replace you? Where were you, and who? Iomedae praise you. Well, Iomedae preserve me, had the audacity to go after the Knight Commander of the Crusader army. Hebzimira abducted me and tortured me. These scumbags will pay for their crimes. We will make them regret their every atrocity. You really need to rest. I'm glad you are back with us, Commander. I'm glad to be back, really. Lady Kanomi. Commander, upon hearing your victory at the Battle of Dresden, many leaders in Avestan have considered taking a more active supporting role in the crusade. Fighting demons in the name of saving the world is a prestigious endeavour, especially when the war is going well. The one whose help is accepted first will increase their standing in the political arena, which is why the powers are now competing for the right to conclude an alliance with Mendev before their rivals do. Nerosian has already chosen which of them is to be favoured. Isga. We've been building an alliance with that nation for a long time, and now the capital is expecting you to address the steward of Isga with an official offer to support you. Lastwall is Mendev's most trusted ally. If we are to ask someone for support, it should be them, the Shining Crusade. What say we invite the Sword Lords of Brevoy to this party? The righteous Mendevian knights just love those hot-headed provincials who'll draw their weapons and challenge you to a duel at the drop of a hat. And get this, they win such duels. The Rosian will be ecstatic to have allies like these, and I hope the demons will enjoy their company as well. Everybody wanted to come because they listened to their heart already here. Already. Time to call those who listen to purse. We'll drop lines to Varisian cities, tempt them with some nice spores, and loads of savvy folk will come running. Where's the army that Wenduag promised me? Why does Nerosium decide whose help I should accept, by the way? Because you are, with all due respect, one of Her Majesty's subjects. And because it's a great effort for Mendev's diplomatic corps to win Isga over and ensure you would receive their help. Are you confident that the allies you choose yourself will be as reliable? We can't just call everyone for help? I wish we could, but we can't. The Chilaxians and their colonies can't stand the Andorans. Molthun is at war with Nirmathas. Nidal and Lasro are at daggers drawn, and all of them envy the wealth of Absalom, protest against the godlessness of Jeruma, and fear the revolutionary plague of Galt. They can tolerate each other in small doses, but an official letter from the commander summoning one of the nations to assist the crusade will lead to, shall we say, an eruption of toxic volcanoes across half the courts of Avestan. So I'm afraid you'll have to choose which of your allies is most desirable to you. Okay, let's see what the council has to say. Commander, we both realise that Mendev's political interests lie beyond the competence of this council. The decision has already been made in the capital. Nerosian has shown courtesy and concern for your authority by allowing you to implement the decision yourself. I do trust my own council more than Royal Council, to be honest. They're here. Indeed, what could Her Majesty's most loyal servants possibly know about diplomacy? Let's listen to the council. Why do you suggest Lastwall's aid? Shining Crusade of Lastwall and Mendev has such much in common. We protect Golarion from demons, they fight the undead, and the legacy of Tarbafan, the Whispering Tyrant, like us. Last folk are used to eternal war. They are persistent, vigilant, and know how to oppose baleful magic. Their swords will aid us upon the front lines, and the watchful eye of their inquisitors will do much good on the home front, where the spies of the Ivory Labyrinth roam. Yeah, we clearly don't have enough of our own righteous boars. Let's bring in more from Lastwall. War dogs and snobs, a lot of them. They'll barge in here and demand that everyone toe the line. What do the Sword Lords offer us, Darren? A slew of benefits. We'll see some fresh blood in the war, poke the oh-so-formal Nerosian with a stick, recruit excellent fighters, proud as peacocks, just begging for a chance to prove themselves, and besides, this alliance can easily be arranged. I used to take private fencing lessons from a certain Sword Lord of high standing. Fencing didn't work out, but our lesson was gorgeous. Dayren, isn't this going a little far? We can't make decisions of such importance just because you had an affair with a Brevin. What do you think, Waldriff? Tell me the advantages of a partnership with Varizia. Varizia is a real frontier, the land of the free. The adventurers of all stripes go there and seek their fortune. The sailors there aren't scared of going after sea dragons and krakens and thugs. They're not scared of anyone or anything whatsoever. Those daredevils fear no demon, and that's exactly what guts we need. And what can we expect from Isga? Isga is a nation locked in constant territorial struggle with goblin tribes. Countless battles have tempered their army, taught them not to fear losses, and granted experience in both the military craft and the cultivation of untamed lands. Their formidable combat sorpers would be great use to Dresden. Would you not agree? There is, however, another reason to pursue an alliance with them. Isga is a protectorate of Cheliax, and with such a mighty patron at their back, they have no shortage of resource of troops. By establishing friendly relations with Isga, we can strengthen our ties with a powerful neighbour in the south. The value of such alliance is indisputable. Lady Konomi, I do not doubt that only your innate modesty forbids you from mentioning the innumerable bribes received by Nerosian diplomats for facilitating this alliance. I imagine Cheliax was the most generous. However, among the funds that make their way into our army off coffers, I could not spot a single coin of Cheliaxian mintage, so why should we help you? What's Waldriff doing on the council, by the way? I can see that this tiefling possesses a keen mind and the most important trait in politics, a complete lack of conscience. He would make a terrible leader, but he'll prove useful to you as an advisor. Yep, traded my conscience for a cherry roll back when I was a kid. Hey, what do you mean, terrible? Isga, they said about the sorcerers of Isga. I don't trust Varisian cities because they are based on money. Dayron, Sword Lords, Cecile, Last War. I don't want more paladins and stuff. The more good people I bring in, the more dangerous. I think she might be right, to be honest. Damn it. I was hoping it wouldn't be. Your wisdom never fails you. Nerosian will be pleased to know that you're not squandering allies who have taken such pains to attract. The battle of sorcerers of Isga, hardened in the clash of goblins, will serve you on. Yeah, it's the sorcerer bit I want. I won't detain you any longer, Commander. When matters of foreign or domestic politics again require your attention, I will convene the Diplomatic Council. I wish she wasn't right, but I think she is in this case. Why do you look so ready to fight, Erebeth? It's because you're still in combat mode from where you just had to kill my doppelganger by any chance. I'm definitely going to go to the prison in a second and talk to that thing. But let's see how much time has gone by and if the 1 day has passed for everything else. And then we'll probably wrap this one up and start the next one. Ah, yes. All units will gain a military tribunal, which is chance of skipping action due to negative morale reduces by 5%. So once a traitor, always a traitor. Oh, we read that in the last one. Okay. And we've done the diplomatic relations, which was obviously just that event we just did there. Now, Help of the Nail. The expeditionary corps of the Nail is ready to set out for Dresden to aid the Crusaders with bringing light to civilization. Royal Parade. What can we rank up here? We can form military council. We should level up military, to be honest. Yeah. Council of it requires 1 day as well. Council of officers seasoned in the art of war will help the commander implement new tactics to diversify his army's ranks. We need to get the army stronger. Now, Help of the Nail, relics. Do we want to look at relic? Or Help of the Nail to make this place stronger seems good. Yeah, the only other one that I'm interested in would be doing research. I don't want to do the parade just yet. I believe the parade would level up logistics, possibly. 10 Hell Knights are recruited into the commander's headquarters. Why would I not do that? I mean, that's 7 days, but it's a free 10 Hell Knights. So many corps of the Order of the Nail is ready to set out for Dresden to aid the Crusaders bringing the light of civilization to the savages of the way. So that's 7 days. How long does the Royal Parade take? 7 days. And it's only finance points increased by 10%. No. How long do the relics take? 5 days. I don't know what they do. No. No. Hell Knights, they've taken us this far. It requires 2,500 and we've got 12,000 these days. Our material points are doing so good now. Actually, material points are doing so good that we could probably go and build some stuff in some smaller towns. We definitely should do that. So which one did we build in last time? It was Gargoyle Canyon. We built an inn. We don't have enough to build another inn though. That's what we want. Need 300. We'll have that in a day, and then we'll build it in another outpost that we don't have one yet, because that's increasing finance points. Yeah. And actually go in and build the watchtower. I think that was the other bit we were doing. Yeah. Let's complete a town by going through each one. Yeah. I think it was the watchtower as well, wasn't it? Or was it the citadel? No, it was the inn, supply centre. Anything that doesn't do recruitment. So it was going to be the inn, the supply centre, a citadel, and a watchtower. That will do that. That gets logistics up, it says. But our logistics is basically capped out, and you don't seem to have a rank up for logistics. Ready? Am I missing something? Former Logistics Council. What have we got currently that's being done then? Ah! This seems to be a logistics one, I'm guessing then. Because the only other thing we have is Help with the Nail, which we just did. We couldn't do it then. And forming a military council. Or maybe it's... yeah, it's this one. So in 2 days we can upgrade logistics. And why would we upgrade logistics? Flex the quality of the Crusader supplies. Okay. That sounds quite important, to be fair. But we've now finished Gargoyle Canyon in terms of buildings, until we expand it. But the ones we expand, I may make sure they are ones further up, like this one here. We may turn that into an actual outpost of military might. Yeah, okay. I think we've got a good start to that there. But we'll go down to the next episode. We'll go down to the prison. We will get our army moving towards Green Gates, I believe it is. Now we actually know the path they have to take to get there. And then we'll hopefully get some interesting stuff on the prison. We'll get that sorted as well. I don't think there's anything else we need to do. No. Alright, we'll leave it as that for now. Until next time, we will convene and the episode will start in the prison. Unless he's not there, then it'll be on this map. Till next time.